Good morning, and yes, it is another hair oil day, and it's also shoulder day. Now, I was actually going to go to the gym for this, but as of recording this, it's Memorial Day. The gym closes early, which translates to that place is going to be heck of busy, if you know what I mean. So, going to the fitness center again, because that doesn't have any closing hours. I mean, it does, but not until much later in the day. And we're going to train shoulders, but first, I'm going to make my pre workout, get myself more awake before we get on the bounce to the gym, and then we're gonna have a good time. I'll catch you guys there, and then I gotta go to work. But
Do you guys have any fun vacation spots that you like to go to? I do. My favorite one is a place called Chincoteague, Virginia. And the reason I like it so much is because it's a pretty overall laid back place. You can go to the beach, you can fish. It's not high energy like Miami is. It's just overall chill, at least from my memory. Keep in mind, I haven't been to Chincoteague in a while. That was like a childhood place my family and I would go to every year for vacation to just, relax as you would on vacation. And my memory has it as a place that was overall just a laid back and chill place. But who knows, maybe within recent years, they turned more into a party island like Miami, Ocean City, stuff like that. Now, it's not just Chincoteague that I like a lot. There's also Ocean City, Maryland, which I just brought up. That place is fun. That place, like I said, it's a little bit more high energy. It's a little bit more fast paced. Not insane like Miami can be, or from what some people have told me, Malibu or even New Orleans. I've never been to New Orleans yet, so I can't confirm or deny how fun and exciting New Orleans can be. And one of my favorite memories is actually going to Miami with my friend Matt, who was brought up in a video not too long ago. And we had a blast. We went to a punk bar called Kill Your Idol, did karaoke night. I sang Dragula. He said Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. And it was an overall good time. We also went to the Versace Mansion. The Versace Mansion was pretty cool. They had a quote unquote lunch deal for where you go there, you spend $30 and you get some of the food they serve at their five-star hotel slash restaurant. That was just a fun little thing. We said, yep, we did that once and then probably never doing it again because the Versace Mansion is, well, very, very high end and you gotta spend money to go to that type of place. You know what I mean? I mean, for most of Miami, it's like that. I remember the first place we went to for food was this taco bar. Really good, but it was like $18 for a taco bowl. I will give it this, that taco bowl, the bowl in and of itself was edible. So that was fun. And I said that there was this one really nice hotel, and if I ever got a great big acting gig, everyone would have to pay for their flight, but I said I would rent out some rooms in that hotel personally, and we'd have a party there with just my friends and I. That'd be a lot of fun. And another thing that Matt and I did while we were there was actually snuck into other hotels that we didn't have a reservation for and joined in on their parties, or not really parties, but we snuck into their pools, which for us was a bit of a party because it was a lot of fun. The hotel we were staying at didn't have a pool section. It did have a nice little outdoor dining spot though, so there was absolutely that, and it was cool. It was very chill. We liked our hotel. Miami was pretty fun, not gonna lie.
so we are now done with that shoulder workout, and I am drinking my post workout shake with water this time because I forgot to grab more milk. I'm probably gonna grab almond milk next time instead because that is lower in calories and they come in different flavors as opposed to just milk flavored. But I know there's plenty of nutrients in genuine milk, but I really do enjoy almond milk, unsweetened of course, because I can't have all that sugar. Anyways, I'm gonna chug this, gotta hit the shower, then we gotta get to work because
It's a holiday weekend, but we still got to get those work hours in. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace. And I am home from work now, as you can see. And today was kind of a doozy. Now, it all actually started with yesterday, and yesterday we had a lot of stuff to do, and it was only myself and one other person to get the stuff done. So, as we were working, we were busting our asses to try and get all of it done. And well, there was just so much to get done. This is like probably 3 or 4 people's worth of work to try to do. And it was expected to just my coworker and I to do it, which I have no problem with working, obviously. I have no problem with doing a lot of work. I'm at my job to work, so if I need to do it, that's what's going to happen. But especially during the holiday weekends, when we have a lot of stuff to try to move, not having additional backup kind of sucks. You know what I mean? So it like yesterday was just very, very draining, and then it comes to today. We come in because we're working Memorial Day, and I hear that they weren't satisfied that we weren't able to get everything done, and I was, to put it lightly, mad that they weren't happy with it because, like I said, a lot of stuff got plowed onto us last minute for only 2 people to get all of it done. And I was just kind of thinking, well, what do you expect us to do with that? I have no problem with working. Everyone knows I have no problem with working. But expectation versus reality here. Do you expect us to get 4 people's worth of work done in a couple hours? Because if we were allowed to do it if we would have known what the plan was as soon as we both got in, we probably could have gotten a huge amount of it done, lickety split, no problem. However, our one manager who was there that night knew my coworker and I were in it, you know what I mean? And we weren't screwing around, we weren't messing around, we were just working. Boom, 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 that's all we were doing. So she came in and she stood up for us, and I was really happy about that. She said, look, these are 2 guys, and you are expecting them to get all of this done within a small time frame. That's potentially just not going to happen. And so everything got cleared up. We're all squared away now. It was, like I said, it was frustrating though, and I was really unhappy about them being unhappy with it. But once everything got talked through, it was all water under the bridge. Because here's the thing, I am well aware that not every day can be like Poultrygeist, you know what I mean? Where always smiling, always having a good time. Like when you watch Poultrygeist. And some days are just more frustrating than others. And today was just kind of a frustrating day. Because it wasn't just that. It was, like I said, we're working through a holiday. We do get a holiday bonus, which is very nice. But having to work through the holiday and then moving more stuff is just very draining. Because again, it was another action-packed, non-stop day. We had a little bit more backup today, at least, so that was nice. So today wasn't all bad. There was like a few moments where I would just, as you could tell, this is the reason why I'm doing this immediately once I walked into my apartment. It's because if I didn't do it now, I was going to crash. But anyway. So hopefully the rest of the week should be solid. It's just a rough way to start the week. And I don't hold ill will toward everyone. Everyone's just trying their best there. But at times it can get kind of overwhelming. It is what it is. And like I said to my manager who was on tonight, I said, there's always an adventure. And he said, yep, always something new going on. So, like I said, it was absolutely a doozy way to start the week, but it is what it is. I'm still in my work pants, by the way, and my work boots. By the way, I started actually wearing work boots more often because they have a little bit more weight to them. And yeah, I think it's helping my calves grow a little bit faster than wearing just sneakers. Plus, I think I look good in work boots. By the way, I shouldn't be drinking these, but my roommate gave me one of these because he knows I like these a lot. So I'm excited about that. But the one huge downside about the initial stress is that I did start stress and panic eating a lot. A lot of it was apples, so that was at least nice. But they were also, God bless them, they did give us, hi sweetie, burgers today because it is a holiday. She wishes she was in the video. I was trying to bring her into the video and then she ran off anyway. But that's a cat for you. They gave us a lot of burgers. They gave us other snacks. And I just started like panic and stressing, which that's my own fault. I shouldn't let stress excuse that behavior. But at least I can say a lot of it was apples. And by the way, a stomach full of apples is still a full stomach. You do feel that bloat, by the way. Just to let you know. So, what are the plans for the night? I am just feeling really beat right now. I did my morning time at the gym, so I don't have to worry about working out right now, obviously. And tomorrow is chest day, so I can at least get the pump and relieve this for tomorrow. I do have to work again tomorrow night, but at least I have off Wednesday, and Wednesday's back day, so I can definitely get that pump and get that stress out. I might go see Mission Impossible also. I'm really excited about that movie. That movie looks really awesome. I love the Mission Impossible movies. I even love Mission Impossible 2. Then again, that's made by one of my favorite directors of all time, so there's a bias there. Oh, looks like she's trying to come in to the shot. There she is. Hi, sweetie. Well, this is her video now. Anyways, cat butt. I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to let this be your last image of the evening. Peace out.